Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to come on and do a quick sort of explanation video because when I first started doing these blogs on both YouTube and Instagram, I wanted to be completely honest about who I am as a person and the experiences I've had, and I wanted to put that into my videos to try and help people. And at the beginning that's what I was going to do, and then I did a lot of research and was told, you shouldn't sort of mix your content about too much, because I like doing videos on beauty and skincare because that's what I'm obsessed with and that's what I love doing at the moment. But then also I wanted to branch off into a couple of other areas because unless you've looked at any of my other videos, you wouldn't know, but I have suffered with depression for just over the past 20 years, and I still suffer now, and I'm on medication, and sometimes I have really great days and other times I have not so great days. And in the beginning, like I said, I wanted to talk about the experiences I've had and how I cope, and sometimes how I don't cope. And I wanted to do that to be able to reach out and hopefully help people, just by people watching and knowing that other people do struggle every day, and you can get through and you can cope. And I was put off by reading other comments and by other influencers videos saying you shouldn't mix what you do, but I've decided that I need to as a person, because over the last couple of weeks I've been struggling with things. I haven't been very well, and that's affected me on a daily basis, and I haven't been as consistent with Instagram and YouTube posts as what I should be. And I don't want people thinking that I'm just not bothering and I can't be asked to upload content, because that's just not it. I'm a working mum. I work 10-hour days. I have to fit this in sort of evenings and weekends when I've got the chance, and unfortunately when I'm having downtime, it's really difficult, and every day can be incredibly stressful, and you just have to release the pressure and put something to the side that's not of the utmost importance. And unfortunately, when I have to weigh up my life and family and job, this has to come a little bit further down the list. And that's why I wanted to come on today and to do this video, just to explain to people that if I do go off the radar slightly, it's not because I can't be bothered, it's not because I've lost interest or I haven't got any content. It's maybe because I'm struggling a little bit and I'm taking some time out. Now, because of this, I'm gonna possibly change the title of my blog and my Instagram, just probably to my name, just to make it a bit more basic and not give people the impression that it's just based around makeup and skincare. Although I will still be doing a lot of stuff on makeup and skincare because it's what I love. Now, if I lose followers because of that, then so be it, because I think I have to be me. I have to be honest and true to myself, and something that I've lived with for over 20 years and something that impacts on my daily life is a huge part of me. And if I didn't include that in everything that I do, then I would be lying, and that's not what I want to do. So I've got a lot that I can say and go into, which I think I should, because apart from anything else, it might not help anyone, but it might. Just to let other people know that, although you may think that there's no one else out there struggling with the same things that you are, and you might think you're a bit batshit crazy, you're not. And if it just helps one person, then it's worth it. If it doesn't help anyone and no one pays any attention and no one watches, then I've lost nothing. But it will probably help me along the way too, to talk, because believe it or not, when you are struggling with depression and anxiety, talking really does help, even if it's just to a camera. Just saying the words, them coming out of your mouth, it makes a difference. I don't know why, it just does. This is why starting to do blogging has become like a therapy for me. If I'd realised years ago that doing this would change my life as much as it has, then I probably wouldn't have struggled as much as I have over the years. So yeah, anyway, I digress. This is why I'm doing a video, because I wanted to be honest and to say, yes, I've been off the radar, and it's because I've been struggling the past couple of weeks. I was poorly. I had an ear infection after getting some piercings done. Not because due to lack of cleanliness or anything like that, but because I'm also type 2 diabetic, and unbeknownst to me, that can actually affect piercings that you have. I didn't know this because I've had plenty before and nothing ever happened, but ended up with a raging ear infection, a huge cauliflower ear. So hence a week of really horrible antibiotics, which cleared it up, but made me really poorly in the meantime, like I had a huge cold. So yeah, that cleared up, and I was doing, work was busy, doing stuff with my daughter. I took her to a gig the other week, which was great, but really long day. And like a complete idiot, while I was in London, I went and got some more piercings at Maria Tash. Same thing happened again, boom, huge infection. So again, I'm on antibiotics right now. I'm feeling a bit rough, hence why I probably look a bit crap today, because I haven't reapplied my makeup. I had a bit of a moment earlier on my way home from work, because I drove past a dog that looked exactly like my old dog that we had to have put to sleep in the beginning of January, and it's still very hard for me, and I got a little bit upset about it. So yeah, I mean, that's probably another reason why I'm not coping brilliantly with things at the moment. In January we had to have Patch put to sleep. He was 12. We'd had him literally since he was 8 weeks old. We got him when my youngest was 2 years old, and this dog was, he was with us for 12 years, and I spent a lot of time with him because my husband was away a lot. My husband was in the army, and he spent a lot of time away, and when he was away, it was just me and the kids and the dog. When you've got 3 really young children, once they've gone to bed at night, you're sat there on your own, and with the best will in the world, people aren't always there to talk to when you need someone, when the kids are in bed and everyone else is getting on with their own lives, when you want to just reach out and talk to someone because you're so incredibly alone and down. A lot of the time no one is there. So Patch was there for me through a lot of my dark times. So it may seem silly to a lot of people, but his passing has really, really affected me, especially because I feel responsible, because I took him to the vets because I knew he was struggling. He started to fall down the stairs, and he wasn't eating very much, or only if you gave him something really nice, like if you offered him some chicken or a biscuit or something, he would eat that, but he wouldn't eat his own food. And I kind of knew what the vet was going to say. When I took him to the vets, and she said, yeah, we can give him medicine, but it's only going to prolong the inevitable, and it might not work at all. And she said the muscles in his back legs were kind of wasting away. So it was all very real when she said it, even though I kind of knew it was going to happen. And yeah, anyway, so we took him down on a Friday to see the vet, and they came to the house on a Saturday to put him to sleep. They came to the house because we have 3 other dogs. We've got 2 Chihuahuas and a Golden Retriever, and the Golden Retriever is like 8 years old, nearly 9, so he's been with him a long time. And I did some research on dogs going, and they always said, it's kind of best for them to be there because they can sense death, but if you take them away and they don't come back, they don't understand, and they'll be waiting and pining, wondering where they are. So we had the vet come to the house, and it was all very quick, and it was hard. We were all there, sat with him, but yeah, anyway, I mean, I feel guilt for that because it was my decision to do it. But I know it was for the best because he was struggling. But yeah, it's hard when you you have an animal that you love and they've been there for you through times when no one else has been there, they don't talk, but they sit and they listen. And when you struggle with stress and depression and anxiety, just having someone listen is really important. They don't have to say anything. It's just talking to another face and knowing that they're hearing what you're saying. They don't have to care. They're just there and they're listening. I'm really waffling on, I know, I'm sorry, and I'm getting upset, which is ridiculous, but yeah. I saw a dog on the way home today and it reminded me of Pat, and I literally walked in the door and burst into tears because it was the 5th of January when he went, and it's still quite raw for me and I miss him. I do miss him, but I have my other dogs, which I'm grateful for, and my family, but yeah. I just wanted to say that depression is hard, but it's not impossible. Some days I get up and I'm really happy and I'm loving life and things are great. But then other days, without warning, you get up and it's like some huge dark cloud is just over your head and following you around like some crazy cartoon. It's just over your head, no one else's. No one else could see it. And you don't know why. There's not always a reason why. You're just low. And sometimes you don't want to talk or you don't want to be around people. You can't be around people. Being around people makes you feel anxious. And you just want to be on your own. Which is why I'm actually quite grateful for the job I do at the moment. I spend a lot of my time alone, out and about. I'm a traffic manager, which means I'm out in a vehicle a lot of the day on my own, which is ideal because I enjoy the solitude. It gives me a lot of time to think or not think, or stare into space, which is what you spend a lot of your time doing when you're miserable and depressed. You can spend many happy hours just staring out a window. I've done that so many times before. But yeah, I am okay today. In fact, I was really happy this morning and absolutely fine, and I'd already decided that I wanted to do these videos to just to let everyone know that, you know, this is my life and what happens every so often, but I'm here, I'm getting through it, you know, I'm dealing with life. But what I want to do is I want to do a series of videos because I could go on for a million years about what I've experienced and bad things that have happened. And, you know, when you're at your very lowest point, you know, and a lot of people get to that point and don't manage to fight their way back to the surface. It's a struggle, and I want to, you know, document these in videos and put it out there to see if other people are struggling, and, you know, reach out so people can talk and people can understand that they're not alone and there are ways to deal with stuff. The help is out there, but you have to ask for it, and that's the important thing, is to ask. And that's what I want to get across with these videos. Like I've said, if it only helps one person, then it's absolutely worth my time. If no one watches or no one's interested, then that's absolutely fine. Everyone's got the choice of not to click. You know, don't click on the video. If you want to click on the videos that I do about makeup and skincare, and I'm probably going to do some on clothes and, you know, being a plus size person, if you want to click on those, click on them. If you don't, then don't. It's, you know, everyone's got their freedom of choice, which is what makes doing social media is such a good thing. So yeah, I'm going to go because I will sit here and waffle on for every day, but I'm going to come back and, like I said, do a series of videos on some of the stuff that I've dealt with over the 20 years that I've been living with depression, what I think may have caused it, things that have made it worse, things that sometimes make it better, you know, how I cope sometimes, just things that I think other people may find helpful. You know, if you have anything specifically you'd like me to talk about or any questions, then please do, you know, let me know down below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions, or, you know, chat to anyone that feels like they need some help, or, you know, if this is, you know, rang some bells for you just watching this, then reach out, send me a message. I will reply and I will be as helpful as I possibly can. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, then please give me a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to click the little notification bell, and then you'll know when I'm bringing more videos out and when I'm going to add to this series. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, probably the Depression Diaries or something stupid like that. I don't know. If you've got any ideas, pop them down below. Yeah, so yeah, click the notification bell and then you'll know when I come back with my next video. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I won't have bored you to death too much. Bye.